we looking? Is we coming through? Damn, that's not what I wanted. Oh, nah, son. Nah. No. Fuck. Damn. Mm. Ah, man. It's not what's it called coming through how I want it. All right, cool. Are we live? All right, so we live on YouTube. My bad, y'all. Getting myself together. Getting it together. Getting it together. If you're on YouTube, we streaming on YouTube and IG. How it look on IG? Damn. All right, what's up, IG? I know I'm crazy close. If you watching on IG, I know I'm crazy close, but it's because I'm trying this new software. I'm on YouTube as well. I'm already putting the call in line. What's good, IG? What's good, YouTube? We on both. We on IG and YouTube. If you tuning in, what's up? Call in line. IG, give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Same with YouTube. YouTube and IG, if y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If y'all can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I know I'm mad close on IG. We on IG and YouTube. I know I'm mad close. It looks like more fit on YouTube. So if y'all want to tune into YouTube, it's day by day as well. If y'all can hear me, let me know something. Whether you're on IG or YouTube. Okay, bet. Jaisha, what's good? All right, so like I said, we doing YouTube and IG simultaneously. I know I'm mad close on IG. I'm gonna figure out how to change that later, but for now we're gonna get into the show. So as y'all can tell by the title of the show today, we are talking about friends with bennies. Friendies with bennies. All right. Now we're gonna get straight into it. So I was on IG. Shout out to Red Pill Awareness IG page. We're gonna get some collabs popping off in the near future. I saw this post and I was very intrigued because the comments was pretty much 50-50 saying yay or nay. So the post says, let's see if I can get this for y'all on IG. Hold on, IG, I got y'all. Let me try to fix this for y'all. Let me try to fix this for the IG folks. If you on IG, tune in on YouTube. It's a slightly better experience on YouTube, but either way, I'm glad y'all here. So it says, can friends have a casual relationships and still keep it on that friendship level? So that's what I want to talk about tonight. Whether I'm talking to y'all through the comments, whether y'all want to call in, you can't text in, it's too late because I got to put them on the screen and all that. But feel free to call in. The call-in line is pinned if you're on IG. Let me go ahead and pin it for my YouTube fam as well. Let's get that YouTube jumping. Where the fuck my YouTube page at? Let me know what y'all think in the comments as far as if this is doable or not. What a YouTube joint. Damn, did I exit out on YouTube? All right, here we go. All right, YouTube, I'm pinning the call-in line on YouTube as well. 6992. All right, if you're on YouTube or IG, I got the call-in line pinned on both. All right, now we're going straight to the comments, and then we're going to pull up some text messages that y'all sent while we wait for people to call in. All right, so Jaisha said, yes, you can. All right, Jaisha, so my question for you is, since you said yes, what would make it successful? If you can or can't, what would make it successful or unsuccessful if you can have a friends with bennies relationship and keep it on that same friendship? What would make it successful if you said yes? If you said no, what would make it unsuccessful? All right, so we got a yes and a no in the comments on IG. If you're on YouTube, let me know what you think as well. I ain't even get my soundboard together. What's this?
You some freaky ass nigga.
Let me know what y'all think.
Sensational.
All right, if you said no, let me know why you said no. If you said yes, why did you say yes? Again, if you just tuning in on IG, I know I'm crazy close. I got it set up perfectly on YouTube, but for some reason on IG it's closed. I'm gonna figure out how to get that fixed in the near future. But whether you tune in on IG or YouTube, I thank y'all. I welcome y'all. The topic of today, or tonight, I should say, is can a friendship or can friends have a sexual relationship and still keep it on that friendship level? If you answered yes, what would make it successful? If you answered no, what would make it unsuccessful? Talk to me. I'll talk back. While y'all answer that, let me go and get my soundboard together. Where that one joint at? Oh, here you go.
Freaks come out at night. What? Freaks come out at night.
All right, so Jai, Blessed by Tor, what's up? I saw that you've been showing mad love lately. Appreciate that. I know you'll have a lot to say about this conversation at hand tonight. So we're talking about friends with benefits. What will make one successful or unsuccessful? If you're on IG, I know I'm crazy close. I'm still figuring it out, but we live on YouTube as well. It's a slightly better experience on YouTube, but regardless, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. All right, let's get these comments on IG. Jai just said, when you got a mutual understanding, it'll work. Yeah, that sounds good. That's on the surface. But what about when feelings get involved? All right. Emarajay, I hope I pronounced that right. Pardon me if I didn't. It comes down to feelings. Sex never just stays sex. Sex creates a bond between people. Yeah, that's what I said. You can have all this understanding in the world if you want, but when them feelings get involved, boy, it's messy, right? Because sex is an energy exchange at the end of the day. It ain't just sex. You know what I mean? Whether it's a quickie, whether it's y'all getting it in, whether it's wrapped up or not, that's an energy exchange. It comes down to feeling. No, Blessed by Tor, why do you think not? While y'all answer that, I'm going to pull up some of the text. And if y'all want to call in, the call-in line is open, 202-599-6992. We're going to pull up some of these texts that y'all sent throughout today. All right, let's get to this first text question. Move. All right, I'm going to make it easier for y'all to see on IG because I know it's like mad close up. All right, so for the first one. All right, so this was a personal question, if you would. What's the longest friends with benefits you've ever had? How did it end, if at all? Let me make it smaller for y'all on IG. I don't know why it's so close up. All right, can y'all see that? All right, so this person, 704, shout out to Charlotte. Charlotte, if you're tuning in, wherever y'all tuning in from, let me know whether it's Charlotte. That's the question right here. It's crazy. So on IG and YouTube, it's the same on IG. Well, no, IG, Charlotte is the #1 city that's tuned in. So shout out to Charlotte. Y'all really welcome me with open arms. Number 2, surprisingly, is New York. So shout out to New York. And number 3 is Philly. Maryland fell down to like number 5 or 6, which is crazy. All right, so here's the first one. What's the longest friends with benefits you've ever had? How did it end, if at all? Jai just said she tried to keep it P, but the feelings take over every time. Hey, listen. Even bosses got feelings. All right, so until y'all call in, I guess I'm going to be answering these text questions that y'all sent in. All right, so what's the longest friends with benefits I've ever had? I'm not going to lie. I've had like 3 successful friends with bennies, like successful ones that lasted a couple years, like years. But it was on some, what made it successful, this is from my personal experience. Do I think friends with benefits can happen? Yes. But you know, you got to really have someone, or the people involved, both people got to really be secure and really got to be mature about it and really got to know what it is they want about it, because you can't go into a friends with benefits situation saying, oh, I like this person. They're offering sex only, so let me be friends with benefits with them, because that'll be, you know, that's all I'll get. Even though I like them, I'll take that. If that's all they get, no, that'll be a mess. I've tried that before, and it was a mess. Now, again, if it was on some, hey, listen, this is literally all I want, this is boom, then it works. And it was weird because that's literally all it was. Wasn't no small talk like in between. We ain't text, we ain't hang out, none on the phone, none of that. Well, one, we had a good relationship. Like, we was really good friends. But the other ones, it was like straight business. It was like a contract. It was like I signed a contract. Shit was crazy. If you're tuning in, welcome. Topic at hand, friends with benefits. Can they happen? Yes or no? Why or why not? What would make one successful or unsuccessful? All right. So that's my answer. Yes, I've had one that lasted. I've had multiple, that like 2 or 3 that lasted a few years, but it was straight business. Like, it was nothing extra involved. How did it end? It just ended. It just ended. I don't currently have one. It just ended. You know, y'all kind of just. I think one got like in a relationship. I think one got married. I don't know. It just ended. And the other one, you know, she kind of, I don't know. She kind of got swole on me, so I skirt. You know what I mean? All right. Let's read these comments on IG. If y'all tuning in, welcome. We on IG and YouTube. Topic at hand is Friends with Bennies. We got on YouTube. All right. Shout out to all three of y'all tuning in on YouTube. What's good? Welcome. All right. To these comments. Let's see. For the ones that say yes, if your friend hit that spot, or for the men that do everything you like, how you going to take it when they get in a relationship? I'll answer, you're going to be jealous. You want it. Okay, so boom. Amarj, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, says, how you going to feel when they get in a relationship? You're going to be jealous. Like I said, if it's strictly business, if y'all know what it is, if that's what it is, then you can't trip if they get in a relationship, because you know at some point somebody's going to get in a relationship. Very few people, I think, are cool with having only friends with benefits their whole life, right? So you go into it knowing, like me, I like my most recent one, like a year and a half ago, we laid it out. It was like, listen, we both want each other now. Okay, we're going to do it. Boom. But at some point, if one of us get in a relationship, just keep it a buck. And that's what happened. She ended up talking to a dude, so I fell back and let her do her. Of course, she came back around like they always do. But, you know, at that time, I gave her a space. So if y'all really going into it on some, this is what it is, and you can't trip if the other one gets in a relationship, because you know that's going to be the end goal at some point, at least if you discuss it right. All right, what else we got? Blessed by Tour. Feelings are always going to get involved. Ain't nobody just getting ready to give somebody the meat if they don't trust them or know how many bodies they really be fucking for real. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, we got our first caller. Thanks for chiming in today at night. You don't have to say your name, but if you want to, who is this?
This is Tori.
This is Tori?
I've been tuning in for a little minute. Yep, with Tori.
All right, can you hear me?
I definitely can.
All right, cool. I can hear you. All right, I got a question for you, Tori. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. My first question is, have you ever had a successful Friends with Benefits? If so, what made it successful or unsuccessful?
I have. It was discreet at first, but then the other person just started popping up, and it got uncomfortable. It started out like a client type thing. I was doing his hair, and we were getting comfortable. Of course, they hear phone call conversations. They know about problems with your relationship.
Right.
Like, they know all that. And then one day we just...
That's very intimate. Yeah, that's very intimate. Okay, so let me ask you this, Tori. The beginning of this Friends with Benny's relationship, was it laid out on the table that that's what y'all were going to be, was Friends with Benefits?
At first, no, it wasn't.
And that's where it was fucked up.
It was basic. I see. I had to kind of go ghost, because it was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
And see, so it sounds like what it was you thought it was a Friends with Benefits situation, and he thought it was a relationship. So what's the middle between a relationship and a Friends with Benefits? A situationship. Y'all had a situationship, which is you don't really know what the fuck is going on. But I say that to say that I think that what separates a Friends with Benefits from a situationship is that communication before y'all fuck for the first time, saying this is what it is, this is what it ain't.
Right. Yeah. It got a little too hectic. It went from give me the what I needed to like, low key, I think you trying to move in.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was trying to. Oh, he was. So you was dealing with a hobosexual. He was trying to move in.
Yeah, he was trying to take over for real, and it was just like,
yeah, he wanted that. He wanted that in-house box.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that.
So how did that?
I really wasn't.
So how did that conclude?
Like, how did it end?
Yeah.
I had to go ghost. Like change cars, change timing, change, like, stop going to the shop, everything. Like, I
Damn.
shut it down.
He was on you like that?
Dang.
He was on you like that? So you really put it on him.
Sensational.
It really, honestly, I wouldn't even give it 100%, so I can't really say that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, and the crazy part, nice-looking guy, I'm not too bad myself, but, you know, he's a nice-looking guy, I understand. I think he had, like, some I want to be in control type issues. And when a person is, what's the word, dominant? Like, if a female's dominant and a man is dominant, they don't match. They might have great sex, because my son's father, he was a great guy, great everything.
Let me ask you this, Tori. How is he, like, did he attract other women? Like, did he get women, like, on a regular?
Yes. I mean, so, like I told you, I did his hair, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when he would come in, they would be like, who is that? Well, he look good, or he smell good, he this, that, and the third. And honestly, he would tune all of them out. And that probably was, like, a sign, like,
yeah, so someone in the comments said he was insecure. I believe so as well. That's why I was getting at. That's why I said.
You know what? I agree. He probably was.
Very much
but,
so.
You know, everything, when you ain't paying attention to that for real, you know.
Yeah.
He did,
yeah. That's why I'm gonna say this real quick. I said the main keys I believe to a successful Friends with Benny's is security, maturity, and thorough communication. The security, as in, like, if they know that the closest and the only way they're going to have some type of connection with you is through sex only because you said it, they're going to take that and run with it, but it's not going to stay there because they're not secure with themselves. You got to really be a secure person to say, hey, we're only going to have sex and that's it and that's all. And I don't think Homeboy had that. But I'm glad you made it out, you know what I'm saying, safe and whatnot. You had to change cars and all that. That's crazy. You had to do the okey doke.
Yeah, because they were like, didn't you just pull up such and such, and I'm like, huh? Okay,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Or
in his eyes,
you just happen to be on that side of town. I know you don't know nobody because my neighbors don't speak English. So why you on this street?
Right. In his eyes, y'all was in a relationship. That's all that was.
Well,
well,
he was good, but I ain't that good.
Yeah. Well, listen, Tori, I'm glad you made it out. I appreciate you calling. It sounds like you on the road somewhere. Where you off to?
I'm on my way to the house. I was like, oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Let me go ahead and tune in because I be talking junk in your comments.
Yeah,
I
see. I fuck with it. Well, listen, I appreciate you. We're here every week, so until next time, I'll talk to you again, and of course, I'll talk to you in the comments as well.
All right.
All right. Have a good night. That's what I said. Listen, the main keys to a successful Friends with Benny's. This is day by day's keys of the day. Security. If they're insecure, don't matter what they say, don't matter what they agree to. In the back of their mind, they're going to flip out. Maturity. You got to be mature enough to handle it, right? And be mature enough to say, okay, it's going to come to an end at some day when one of us gets serious with someone else. Cool. And thorough communication, which ties in with what I just said. You need those three: security, maturity, thorough communication. And shout out to Tori, but they fucked up from the beginning because first and foremost, there was no thorough communication. She said they didn't say it was going to be a Friends with Benny's. She gave him some. She thought that's all it was going to be, but he had other plans. He was a homosexual. He wanted to move in with her when he got some of that good, right? And then security. Homeboy was mad and insecure. It was a disaster from the jump. It was a disaster because they only did one of them. Well, I guess maturity, but it was a disaster. They didn't follow the keys. Follow the keys of the day, and I won't lead you astray. All right, let's get into the second question that was sent in through text. Call-in line is open if y'all want to call in, 202-599-6992. Until then, I'm going to be pulling up some of these texts that y'all sent throughout the day. All right, I think this is a good one. Let's see. Where can I put it to where y'all can see it at? All right. Hold on, let me let it sit still. Feel free to chime in at any time. Do men prefer a friend with benefits over an actual relationship these days? ? That has to be it since nobody wants anything serious anymore. Men in the comments, YouTube, IG, feel free to chime in on this. So my answer, I can only speak for myself. Do men prefer friends with benefits over relationships nowadays? It depends what the dude wants. Now, the thing is, like, a lot of dudes want relationships, bruh. Like, don't get it twisted out here. A lot of men want relationships, and some men may want relationships down the line, but may not be ready for it in that certain point. You know what I'm saying? That's been, my case for a long time. But guys want relationships. Now, with that being said, you know, maybe all they're surrounded by at the time is women that, just put it out there that they just want sex. And if that's the case, cool. Then I'll adapt and go along with that. But I don't think, all guys want it just cause. Now it is easier. Now some dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I think it's a certain age gap. If you really a dude that's really trying to get at something, like in your 20s, maybe early 30s as well, like when you really trying to chase, we got to grind. Like dudes, we got to grind, right? So when you're doing that and you may be aware enough to know that you don't really have time or energy for a relationship, and I'm speaking for myself, then it is easier to have a friends with benefits, right? Because I mean, y'all both scratching each other's itch. You know what I mean? If it's a mature, healthy friends with benefits, if it's a situationship, then that's going to do more damage than anything. Like you might as well just be not mess with anything. But I think it all comes down to what the dude wants, if he has the time for it. Younger dudes typically that's just what's easier. Relationships, you get that too, but it's a little bit more to it. It's not just sex. Relationships, you got a lot more involved. And then if you're someone who only wants to be in a relationship for that in-house box, like the dude that was that we were talking about with Tori, it sounded like he just wanted that in-house box. So it's like, okay, if that's all you want, then just get in as friends with benefits. But he was insecure. He wanted, some other shit too. But that's my take. It comes down to the dude. I don't think it's just dudes. That's the reason that relationships aren't really popping in the black community, more specifically today. I think that's a whole deeper situation, whole deeper conversation. But if it's what works for you, or if it's what works for y'all, the both of y'all, then why not go for the friends with benefits? That's my take on it. If it ain't broke, you know what I'm saying? Don't fix it or don't break it, however that saying goes. But it just comes down to what y'all want. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. YouTube, what's up? I see y'all. IG, what's up? I see y'all. But nah, good question. It all just comes down to what the person wants. Whatever y'all want. But me personally, I found it easier. Now, do I want to? Of course, I want to, be in a relationship one day once I get, settled and ready for all that. But, until then, yeah. Hope that answers that question. All right, so this next one, I got a laugh out of this one. It's not really a question. It's more of a statement, a comment, I guess. But, we showing everybody love. All right, so this is funny as hell to me. All right, what's it say? I let my bitches fly free and do them, but they always love my benefits like a 9 to 5. That's kind of a bar. What y'all think? Was that a bar? Kind of a bar. Real P shit, 313 shit. All right. Let me know what y'all. All right, 313. Ain't that where have I heard that before? That's Detroit, right? Fuck free world 3. All right, so Detroit in the building. Shout out to Detroit. Whoever you are that left this comment. So basically, he's saying, what's that Drake and Wayne song? As long as my bitches love me. I guess that's what he's saying. He's basically saying he let his women do them, and they always come back and like the benefits. So it sounds like he has multiple benefits, friends with benefits, and he lets them do him. I mean, listen, I think as long as you keep it 100 with them and they understand and they cool with it, ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that's P shit. Speaking of that, since we talking about this, I'm actually glad he left this. I saw a post that was like, real P shit is, I don't know. My take on P shit, and P shit is player shit, pimp shit, however you want to label it. I think real player or pimp shit is keeping it 100. I think you can never go wrong. This is from a man's perspective. You can never go wrong with a woman if you keep it 100. Now, I think if you lying to multiple women, telling multiple women that you love them just to have them, just to have a lineup, just to have a stable, I don't think that's player. I think real player shit is when you keep it 100 with the women, if it's multiple. And I'm not saying tell them like, oh, I'm fucking her. No, I'm just saying like, let them know like, listen, I'm gonna let you swim. I'm a free spirit. I'm gonna let you swim as well. But if you want to stay on this side, I'm cool with it. I think that's real player shit. I don't think player shit is when you lie to women 24/7 and tell different women that you love them. I think that's absurd. That's asking for havoc. Like real player shit is like, a very chill, relaxed space because you're being honest. When you on some lying to a whole bunch of different women, you know what I'm saying, feeding their ego, feeding your ego, that's stressful. Telling multiple women you love them and you're the only one for me to multiple women, that's stressful. I think real peace shit is keeping it a buck. So I hope that's what you're doing, whatever your name is in Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to the 313. I hope that's what you're doing, my boy. But yeah, I appreciated this comment. It actually made me laugh when I first saw it. All right, y'all. Call-in line open. If you want to hit it up, hit it up. I got about two more of these. Right out of that line shit trifling, yeah. Cause again, I mean, I think from my experience, you set yourself up for like success when you keep it a buck and you give them the option to like be free and let them do them. Cause they're like, oh wait, hold on. That'll cause them to come back, but I don't know. That shit gotta be in you, not on you, I guess. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then it ain't meant for you to be, it ain't meant to be understood, I guess. All right. Is it okay to have, so this kind of ties in with the previous comment. Is it okay to have multiple friends with benefits simultaneously? Why or why not? Let me know what y'all think about this. Is it cool to have multiple friends with benefits at the same time? I'll say this. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'll say this. I think protected, that's fine. Raw, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can speak from experience when I say sleeping with more than one person raw, that's like you'll be so like conflicted because it's an energy exchange, like we said. You'll be so conflicted and thrown off, and your emotions will be all over the place because you're transferring with multiple people, right? That's what I think. Now, if you tell your friends with bennies, your sneaky link, whatever, listen, like I do me. Like when our relationship, we're not exclusive, so you know, I'm not saying I'm hitting everything, but this may not be the only person that I'm, like you don't be the only person I'm sneaking with. And if they still cool with it, cool. Kevo, what it do, baby? Shout out to my dog Kevo. But yeah, I think if you tell the person that they still cool with it, cool. And I think, like I said, if it's wrapped up, I think like if you fucking more than one person raw, whether y'all communicating cool with it or not, and y'all not porn stars, nah, y'all not getting, but even still, like, that's like what I don't know too many porn stars that like were completely good like afterwards. You always see porn stars that like either crash out afterwards or like convert. Like one of my favorite porn stars, what's her name? Jasmine Cashmere. Like she converted. Like she's, you know, a woman of Christ now. Like I think she's waiting for marriage or whatever may have you. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to think about it. That's every day, multiple energies going in and out of you. You're going to crash out. So to answer this question, is it okay? Yes, if it's communicated. I don't think it's okay to do it raw because that's nasty work. That's nasty work, especially at this time of age. I'm 29 years old, you know, like I might have did that shit in like high school, maybe a little bit of college, but like, you know what I'm saying? That's nasty work, man. But yeah, as long as it's communicated. If you got a friends with benefits and they think you're the only person, then, you know, but that has to be communicated. I think a good friends with benefits is like, here's my ideal friends with benefits, right? Neither one of y'all want to be in a relationship. Y'all don't have the strongest feelings for each other. Like we said, sex is going to have some type of feelings involved. Y'all don't have the strongest feelings for one another. I'm a baby. I ain't a baby. I'm a grown ass man. It's like, nah, yeah. I'm not a baby. I'm 29. But yeah, I get what you're saying. But anyway, so my ideal friends with benefits. Y'all have somewhat feelings for each other, but not to the point where like y'all will like fall in love with each other if y'all fuck, right? Cool. Y'all be like, okay, y'all lay it out before y'all sleep with each other for the first time. This is what it is. This is what it ain't. We're going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to scratch each other's itch. It's going to be great. We're going to leave it at that. If y'all want to hang out sometimes, I can hang out with my friends with benefits. I'm that's the maturity level I'm on. I can actually step out and hang out with one. You know what I mean? Yo, what's good? Hey, yo. But so y'all lay it out before y'all sleep with each other for the first time, right? Boom. Y'all live kind of close. Y'all live in the same city at least to the point where like y'all can do it maybe like 3 times a week. And it's like once you grown and you work and you got so much time on your hands, 3 times, 4 times a week, like with someone that's not in a relationship with you, but y'all understanding, I think that's a perfect sneaky link. And then y'all come to the conclusion of, well, this will end once one of us gets in a new or gets in a relationship. You know what I mean? Asia, what up? What time is it? We got about 20 minutes left. What's up, Asia? What's good? Jazel Ortiz, what's up with y'all? I see y'all tuning in on IG. We on IG and YouTube. All right, Jaja said, but this is my thing. Is the one friend's benefit not good enough or something? Okay, so Jaja, so boom, that's kind of what I was getting at, Jaja. That's like what I was saying. Like if it's bomb and that's all y'all doing, if y'all keeping it at that, I don't really think you would need another one. That's my opinion. JD, what up? That's my opinion. So that was a good point, Jaja. I think if it's good, then yeah. What are the rules of the friends with benefits? Who establishes the rules? Both of y'all. It's literally like a what's it called when you're closing on a house and y'all come together and all the parties come together and all that stuff. It's a debrief. What's the opposite of debrief at the beginning? I need to get my terminologies on point. I need to do my research. But it's like it's a meeting. It's literally a counseling. Boom. It's a counseling. I'm going to tell y'all, look, I had one about 1.5 years ago. I don't think that you should have a relationship with anyone else if you have a friends with benefits because it never ends well to me. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all exactly how my most recent sit-down friends with benefits went. We were literally at the bar. Do you do dates or trips? It depends. That's the maturity level. All right, let's start from the beginning. For those of y'all just tuning in. Day's 3 keys, the keys of the day to a successful friends with benefits: security, maturity, and thorough communication. You need those 3 from the jump. Now, a question in the comments: do you go on dates or trips with your friends with benefits? If the maturity and security is there, if the person's not insecure, and if y'all are mature enough, then yes. I think most cases, no, especially from the women's side. I think that will lead to women catching feelings more cases if y'all actually go on dates. I'm the type, I'm able to do that. Go on dates and still keep it there. I've done it in the past, right? Some it's been successful with, some women not successful with. I would start to notice like, okay, she's starting to catch feelings, right? So it depends on the maturity, but y'all got to put it out there from the jump. So that depends on the maturity level as far as going on dates and trips. I think it's pretty cool because I've just always been used to having a lot of female friends. So I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, I've been able to do that. But it depends on the maturity, right? So those are, let's say some women, yeah, well, y'all are more emotional than us. Let's call it what it is. Now, some dudes may not be as secure as women, so I'll give y'all that. So we had a caller, Tori, dude was insecure. So some dudes, they do lash out, right? I think y'all are more emotional, but I think dudes can be more controlling, like Tori said. So if he gets something good, he's like, nah, I want that to me and me only. And he's not secure, then he will lash out. So that's that. But those are the 3 keys: thorough communication, maturity, and security. All right. You have to have that from the jump. It has to be established. And I think it's best to have a friends with benefits with someone who actually like attracts people. Because if you get someone who like don't really, all right, so say like say you a woman and you get a friends with benefits with a dude who don't really get chicks like that, then like he gonna lash out, right? Because he's not used to that. So like he's gonna really, really dive into it. But enough of what I got to say. We got our next caller. Thanks for calling Day at Night. You don't have to say your name, but if you do, who is this?
What's up, players? DJ AO.
DJ AO. What's good, my boy?
What's up, man? I kind of give my opinion about this shit because I ain't gonna lie. I'm the king of understanding, and my partners don't understand that I be setting the tone.
I talk to me. So how does that usually go?
Well, if you gonna sneaky link, you can't sneaky link with someone that you already know has a history of being emotional or gets attached or just toxic. Period. Because toxic also is like a sore thumb in a sneaky link.
Yeah, that toxic energy is gonna bounce back from one another.
Because you got to be able to understand that we sneaky linking, even though we just linking to do whatever the fuck we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It can't be. What can I say? It really can't be no feelings involved. It can't be no feelings involved. It's got to be like a strictly business.
Yeah.
And whatever the business got to be. You know what I'm saying? It could be. You could literally sneaky link with somebody, and y'all go on trips. Y'all do all the dating shit, but not take each other serious.
Mm-hmm.
And usually there got to be somebody. There got to be somebody that know you well enough, and you know them well enough.
Okay.
Also,
I have two questions on that. First of which, how many, if any, women have you come across that was able to do that, that was secure enough to do that, where they separated the feelings from everything else? Y'all were able to go on dates and trips and whatnot and have good sex, but it was no feelings there. Has that happened often with you, if at all?
I'm gonna say three.
Okay.
When you was asking it, I already knew what you're about to say. I got 3 chicks that I had a chick in Detroit. I was living in Detroit for a little minute, and she was a vibe. With no feelings involved. She came to the hotel and shit. Mm-hmm. We did our thing. Shit, I even flew her down to Atlanta. We got down, kicked it and shit. It was never no relationship shit. We never kissed.
Yeah.
It was none of that shit. Like it was just strictly, it was business.
Yeah. Literally, it's literally a business deal. A successful one is literally a business deal.
Yeah, I think that most people that I feel like, and it's a lifestyle too. Like people that how they conduct their everyday business can determine if they're able to do that and do a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can run anything in the household without adding emotions in it, or work at a job without adding your emotions in it. If it's a chick that always complaining about some shit at the job and she get too emotional about it, most likely she can't handle a sneaky link. And that's the same thing with the dude.
That's a good point.
You know
so say someone has like their own business. You're saying the way they conduct, or entrepreneur, just regardless, the way they conduct themselves, the way they conduct their business can translate to if they be successful with properly conducting that business side of the friends with benefits, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and also that's just with anything. I think that the way you conduct business is how you do all business. It don't matter what type of it is.
Now listen,
the way you conduct
that's called motherfucking bars, nigga.
Hey, you just spit some shit right there, yo. Yeah, nah, you
for
on
real.
Point. Yeah, nah, you definitely on point with that. Let me
the
ask
way you handle business, that's all business.
Let me ask you this, all right? Have you ever went into a sneaky link situation where it was laid out where, okay, we're separating the feelings from it, but at some point down the road, you caught feelings? Has that ever happened?
I didn't catch feelings, but I was liking her, and it kind of like she exposed herself too much to me. And what I mean by that is like she was telling me some freaky fantasy shit that I didn't like, and I was like, I like you, but it's not like you want to be with you, but like if you into that, I kind of gotta fall back.
Wait, into what?
It hurt my feelings.
Into what? What was it?
She said, okay, so boom, she was out of, you know, I work out of town, different states and shit all the time.
Yeah.
So she was down. So boom, she was like, yo, one time when you in Charlotte, I'm gonna fly in there and shit. I be watching your videos and shit. And your friends look like they cool. I want to link. I'm like, all right, cool. That's cool. We'll turn you up for whatever. That's what we do. Mm-hmm. We turn shorties up and shit. And she was like, yeah, but afterwards, I want y'all to all like run the train on me.
Oh,
I was like,
you some freaky ass
yeah.
nigga.
Damn.
She's freaky.
She belongs to the
And
streets.
it threw me. Yeah, and I mean, and she was just too deep in the streets. I didn't like it. I liked her. I liked her, but I didn't like her enough I didn't dislike her enough to do that either, though.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. So you like that's a McDouble, like that's a chick that you see as a straight McDouble, like found on the side of the street that you were running train on. You didn't like her you didn't dislike her that much, but you also like,
yeah.
So I'm like, how did
I had to cut her off?
Yeah,
I had to cut her off. I'm talking about I blocked her on IG, blocked her number, all that shit. Like 2 days before I had to leave the city, she stayed in. And then like, you know, she was hitting them other motherfuckers up to you know how like motherfuckers see you tag people and shit and start like following them and shit like that. Yeah, I think that I didn't know how much I liked her until she said some shit like that.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
It was conflicting. It was conflicting.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
you want to do what?
Yeah, wow.
you want to do what?
Wow, that is bold.
This is diabolical. This is diabolical.
That is bold. Well, listen, hey, yo, I got to let you go because I got to get to one more caller because I think IG going to cut me off in about 10 minutes.
Hey, I love what you're doing, bro. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate that, bro. You know we're going to tap in.
She belongs to the streets.
That is fucking insane, yo. Like, I've never met a woman bold enough to, like, come out and say, I want you and your friends to train me. At least she was honest. Yeah, you can't be mad at that. And at least she, like, spared them, like them linking and her saying it because that would have been a waste of time and shit. That's insane. What y'all talking about in the comments? Can you sneaky link? Nicole, if you tuned in, go ahead and call in, Nicole. Night Tales with Nicole. She got her own segment for real. So can you sneaky link with a married person? That's now again, that part that's on y'all. I told you what my perfect sneaky link is when that's all y'all want. Neither one of y'all in a relationship or want a relationship, y'all just want that. That's my ideal sneaky link. People sneaky link with married people all the time. People creep out all the time. If that's what they want to do, that's what they do. I've never hit a married chick. No. Divorced, maybe. Separated, maybe. Maybe not. I'm not telling on myself. I'm just saying I never hit a married chick like they happily married. I've never done that. Let's see. What question was that? Do I have time for one? Do I have one more in here? Yeah, that was my last one. All right, we're going to get into these comments. I got about 15 minutes left before IG kicks me off. Let's get into these comments. If y'all want to call in, the call-in line is open, 202-599-6992. All right. Some women, some men. Stop generalizing. I wasn't trying to generalize, Pammy. I was just saying. But the crazy part is toxicity makes the sex better in a lot of cases. Yeah. Never kissed. Okay, so Asia said never kissed. When my man's AO said when he had the successful sneaky link from Detroit, they didn't kiss or anything. Asia said never kiss. Who the fuck is fucking motherfuckers? They don't kiss. People do that. I don't mind kissing. But I like quality, but I didn't kiss every single chick I've been with, but I like kissing. So, it depends. Some people can do that. I prefer the kissing because I think if we going to get it in, we going to get it in. Listen, sneaky link, like we knocking boots like we together. We knocking boots like we newlyweds. We just not newlyweds. So it's not like basic boring sex like y'all just trying to get a nut out. Nah, if it's a good sneaky link, we getting it in. But that's it. We smash like newlyweds, but we not married. What y'all talking about in the comments? People that are taken are the best people to sneaky link because they already have other obligations. Hey, man, to each his own, ayo. To each his own. Yo, niggas is crazy nowadays. I don't know. Niggas is crazy nowadays. And nobody shoots. Nobody fights nowadays. Everybody shoots. That's why I be like, I don't really be quick to mess with a taken or a married joint. Niggas is crazy, man. Especially behind that, yeah. Dudes be stalking. Hell nah. You don't never want to tell on yourself. Spill the tea. What tea do you want to know? I think I'm being pretty transparent. What tea do you want to know? So you'll eat her coochie but not kiss her? He didn't say he ate her out. He didn't say he ate her out. Do y'all cuddle with sneaky links? That's a good question. Do you cuddle with sneaky links? So AO said he's just not big on kissing. That's a him thing. Do you cuddle with sneaky links? I guess. I mean, again, cuddling is intimate, bro. Like, y'all really got to know where y'all at with it to be cuddling. I don't know. Like, y'all really got to, if y'all really secure and mature of what it is, then cool. Why not cuddle? Hold on. Let me show some love to the YouTube fam. Go Birds. Okay, we got the Eagles community chiming in on YouTube already. Who's that? Primo already on YouTube. What's up, Primo? E-Money Bentley on YouTube. What's up, E-Money? What's good? Yes, sir. Go Birds. You already know that. Shout out to the YouTube fam. I see y'all as well. Whether you're on YouTube or IG, what's good? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Nah, no cuddle. Yeah, I think I don't think it's really needed, like cuddling with your sneaky link. Like, I don't know. That's real intimate. Raise hell. Stop it, yo. My dog Stu. What's good? You know what's up with them birds. Asia said not eating coochie in. So I mean, it's all subjective. How many links do you got in Charlotte? Whoa. Whoa there, Wody.
He needs some milk.
How many sneaky links do I have in Charlotte? All right, let's get to the next question. Cuddling depends on the rules. Do we smash and nut and you leave, or you spend the night or leaving in the morning? Yeah, I mean, you may not have to get that detailed. I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. Yeah, spill the tea. I ain't got no tea to spill. I already answered it. Nah, I answered the question. Yo, shout out to Charlotte. Shout out to the Queen City. I love it out here, man. Charlotte has done nothing but welcome me with open arms. Shout out to the 704 Hip Hop Awards. I was nominated for Best Podcast in the City. I won't be able to make the awards, unfortunately, because I'm going to be in New Orleans next weekend. But, you know, I appreciate the love. On the real, Charlotte has been nothing but love since I came out here. So shout out to y'all for real. My dog G was good. Cuddling depends on the rules. Do we smash and nut and you leave? Yeah, I mean, if that's the energy, I go off of the energy off of afterwards. If I know she mature enough and she just want to lay up for a little bit, cool. But as far as cuddling all night, spending the night, whispering sweet nothings in the ear, nah, that's too much. That's too much. That's like relationship shit. That's too much. But if it's, you know what I'm saying, y'all lay up for just a little, y'all catching y'all breath, y'all tired, y'all lay up for a little minute afterwards, and y'all eat, that's cool too. All right, I think this is going to be our last caller of the night. Thanks for chiming in today at night. You don't have to say your name if you don't want to, but if you want to, who is this?
Man, day by day, what's good? It's your boy G Ski.
My dog G, baby. What's good, bro?
Man, nah, shit. Just tuning in to what you got going on, you feel?
Yes, sir. All right, so we're going to jump straight into it. I got a question for you, G.
I got to be careful, but what's good?
All right. Could you be friends with benefits with an ex after y'all have gotten over each other?
Of course. Those the best ones, to be honest with you.
All right, so it sounds like you've been down that road before. So was it successful?
Not at all. I ended up getting hurt, to be honest with you.
So how was that the best one? Well, at least it was good in the moment is what you're saying, I guess.
Cause you ain't got to put no work in when you know what I'm saying. You done did that homework. You done did that quiz. You just, you fill out the answers. You turn your test in. You know what I'm saying?
So where did yours go wrong when you tried it?
I guess I thought I was the only nig, but it was the A side and the B side. You dig?
She belongs to the streets.
Damn.
To the streets.
Well, let me ask you this: when y'all came back together and said, "Okay, we're gonna be Sneaky Links friends with benefits," was it put out there that y'all was gonna mess with other people or be exclusive?
Not at all. I was doing my thing, but that ain't mean she was supposed to do hers.
Nah, bro. See the 3 keys. I have it written down. Can y'all see it on the joint? The 3 keys. Thorough communication is number 1. What up, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Thorough communication is number 1, because if not, it's going to lead to a whole bunch of insinuating, and insinuating leads to nothing but heartache.
That's it.
All right, so a question for you, G, from the comments. Miss Nick 76 said, "What was in the contract?" So what was in y'all's contract?
Shit. I mean, honestly, the contract was to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I need whatever I need, you pick up that phone and you come through and do what you got to do. Other than that, that's all that it was. But let me say this. When you friends of benefits, I don't care what you say. Some type of feelings are gonna be involved. I don't care what you say, man. Unless you just, you know what I'm saying. You got no standards. You got no type. You gonna have feelings for whoever you bumping and grinding with. Mm-hmm. So it's just one of them things. Like, yo, if it's not mapped out to where you the only one and she the only one, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And that's just more of the story, man.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I appreciate that. I'm gonna leave you with my comment before you get out of here. When you said it's going to be
For sure.
feelings involved, I said in the beginning of the show, sex is an energy transfer. So I think yes, some type of feelings will be involved, but I think it comes down to like how secure that person is or mature that person is on limiting those feelings. Some will be involved, but not to the point where
Right.
like I gotta be with this person. Some don't have that gauge. Some don't know how to gauge that meter, and it's just like, oh, she her shit good as fuck, or oh, he just fucked the shit out of me. So my feelings, I can't. They don't know how to put that cap on it. So I think it comes down to if the person can control it or not. I'm decent at not getting crazy. Like I don't know about now. I've done it in a minute, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like not crazy feelings involved with it. But I definitely agree. It's going to be something that gets involved at some point. It's just up to
Nah,
you
that's
on whether you
big
can control it or not.
That's big facts. But hey, look, I'm gonna leave it at this. If she an ex and there's no feelings involved, shit, what are we doing here?
If she had ex and no feelings involved, was there ever feelings involved to begin with?
Facts. That's how you got to look at it. And sorry, I can't be friends with benefits with a person like that. They evil.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, listen, G, appreciate you chiming in, man. We here every week, man. So till next time, I'm gonna get it with you, bro.
Already, buddy.
All right, we back to back. Thanks for calling Day at Night. You don't have to say your name if you don't want to, but if you want to, who is this?
The Stu up in that new drop day. What's up, bro?
Stu Chop, what's good, baby?
Hey, shit, man. I had to fuck with you one time, man. I like what you doing, Slim.
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. We're gonna get straight into it, man. I got a question for you.
What's up, man?
Have you ever had a successful friends with benefits?
Yeah.
What made it successful?
Yeah.
It sounded like you were reminiscing.
No, because she was like that. I ain't gonna lie, but I understood she had got a nigga. So, you know what I'm saying, at that point, she was like that. I don't blame her, but I was doing me. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't be mad at her. I handled it like a man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get my feelings involved. So that's what made it successful. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the party, for real.
So
if
she
one person get their
I mean to cut you off. So you said, just to clarify, you said she had a dude.
No. She ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting a nigga. So
okay.
at that point, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we was doing us for a little while.
Mhm.
It was cool, but you know, once he got a nigga, it was that time. So like I was saying, it just depends on the party. If either party can handle that type of situation happening. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it was successful.
Yeah, and I said earlier, every friends with benefits like is going to end with someone either catching feelings with the friends with benefits or someone else. And then once that, I think that's why in the beginning, when y'all go over the contract in the beginning, I think it's good to say, listen, at some point, this is going to end with either you catching feelings for me or you catching feelings with someone else. But regardless, when that happens, let me know, and then I'll be able to move accordingly. But every friends with benefits ends like that. Like most, it's half and half. They either catch feelings for someone else or they get cuffed up by someone else. And then once that happens, you just got to fall back.
Yeah, but you know, you be having them scenarios and little crazy jumps and weird niggas be stalking after that. They go ahead and mess your little nuisance up, and you know, you can't gonna put the people for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's smart. So like me personally, like
hey, this that though, Daddy, I'm still trying to strike, man. I ain't lying, boy. I feel like today, shawty, it's up.
You some freaky ass nigga.
Ain't no doubt.
He said he still want that. He still want that. Yeah, for real. She still with old boy?
Shit, I don't know, man. I ain't hard at that jump a little minute. I've been doing me. You know
yeah, that's one of those when it happens, it happens. You ain't pressing it.
And I'm a father now.
Yeah, I know, man. How you got a son, right?
Yeah, JR, man. JR, June.
Junior. How old is he now?
3. They're making his ass get the remote now. Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Get that remote. Go get that remote, Joe.
Yeah. Hey, my dog Stu. Hey, listen, bro. I appreciate you calling in, man. We got to catch up next time I slide back around the way.
And call me, man. No doubt, man. I like what you're doing, Slim. Keep winning, man. You're going to be successful.
Appreciate that, Brody. I'm going to get up with you.
All right.
All right, so the calling line is closed. I think only got like 5 minutes left on here until IG kicks me off. They'll be on some weird shit. But okay, if you're just tuning in, what's up? Friends with Benefits is the topic at hand. We're going over some great stories, some great insights. I can't take any more calls. I can't. IG about to kick me off if you about to call. All right, let's get to these comments right quick. I see y'all was hitting these comments up on IG at least. What y'all talking about on IG? With all the sneaky link talk, why not just be poly? So I think, okay, for me, poly is y'all's feelings is involved with multiple people. It's a three relationship. Sneaky links is no relationship involved. I think that's the only separating factor. Good question though. So it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck him. He's an issue. No contract. What y'all talking about? Baby moms, baby daddy turned sneaky link. Now that's messy. I'm gonna be honest. Baby moms, from what I've heard, I ain't got no kids. Shalom, wallahi. I ain't got no kids, but from what I've heard, like co-parents, what makes a successful co-parent is when they don't fuck each other. When they do, it gets messy every time. I've never heard of like a baby mother and baby daddy that's not together, that's still fucking, and everything is smooth. I've never heard of it. So I don't know about that one. He gonna call her. Stu definitely gonna call her. He definitely gonna call her. Mimi, Mariah, right? What up, Mariah? They don't want the commitment. Yeah, I agree. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story time to end it because I got 5 minutes left. This was the most recent like sat down contract sneaky link thing that I did. It was about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago out here in Charlotte, right? We met at like a cookout. We was feeling each other, but I told her I'm not really looking for a relationship right now, but I find you attractive, but I'm not really looking for a relationship. So if you just want to be friends, that's cool. So she was like, okay, cool, but I want to fuck you. I'm like, all right, we can do that, but I'm telling you, I'm not with a relationship. So do you want to be like friends with benefits? She was like, okay, cool. We're at the bar, y'all, going over this like a straight disclosure, like a contract, like a NFL, like a NFL player and his agent. So here's where it was. We was like, okay, cool. We're gonna fuck once, twice a week, whatever. Cool. Whenever one needs they itch scratch, we're gonna hit the other one up. And she lived like 5 minutes away from me. All right, bet. I was like, all right, no feelings involved. She was like, okay, we're gonna come back to that. Right? Boom. And then we said no feelings involved. And when it's gonna end is if one of us start talking to someone else, then it'll be end. Because we didn't want to be fucking each other while fucking somebody else. So it was like, okay, once we get involved with someone else, we'll thoroughly communicate and we'll end it. What did I say the 3 keys were? Security, maturity, thorough communication. All 3 were laid out at the time of the negotiation, right? So it was cool, right? The contract was not written. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to like type some shits out. It was not written. It was a verbal agreement. So boom, it was cool. It was good. I noticed feelings got involved. She hit it because, again, going back to the beginning, I think she kind of said that she liked me and she wanted to get to know me, but I said I didn't want that. So I think she realized, okay, sex will be the closest I can get to him. I'll take what I can get. I should have noticed right there. But at the same time, whatever. Feelings got involved and it kind of slipped out because I told her that like I was like down the line, I was about to talk to someone and she said, why didn't you talk to me? Something like that. I was okay, feelings involved. So that's what ended that because feelings got involved with me. Like I said, a sneaky link, a successful one, friends with benefits will end one of 2 ways. The person either catches feelings for you or someone else, but just make sure it's thoroughly communicated and end it at that. Don't be getting involved with someone else and not say nothing and then you swapping energies amongst one another unless it's said and y'all cool with that. All right, boom. That's my quick story time. We're still cool though. To this day, we're still good friends. We just don't fuck no more. All right. What y'all talk about in the comments before IG kicks me out? All 3 at the same time is rare. Yes, it is. It is. Because I thought all 3 were there, but it was only 2 of the 3. 2.5. All 3 is where I said, Yahweh, I just ain't that mature enough for those type of arrangements. Non-disclosure. I just ain't mature enough for those type of arrangements. Yeah. Again, and you're honest. You're honest. That's all it is. That you're honest. You're honest. Some people are, some people ain't. Life is subjective. I don't think everyone is fit into one box. So it is what it is. Well, listen, man, we about to get up out of here. If y'all tuning in, whether it's IG or YouTube, I truly appreciate y'all. YouTube, we out. I got to end it now because I'm gonna play some music and I don't want to get copyright in fragments, whatever the fuck the word is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.